Hello, I'm Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community. I've been a trader and technical analyst for the last 8.5 years. I'm going to bring you the market recap for Wednesday, November 13th, starting with the heat map. So we had semis that were pretty red on the day. They carried us yesterday. We had Amazon that was bright and green. Consumer discretionary had a wonderful day. Energy had a good bounce off of weekly support. We had Google and Meta was red, Netflix was green, Microsoft was green. Let's go ahead and take a look at the economic calendar. For tomorrow, we have PPI and jobless claims. Fed Chair Powell will speak tomorrow. And also, we have oil inventory tomorrow. It's typically scheduled on Wednesday, but because of Veterans Day, it was moved to tomorrow. So, something to keep in mind. If you want to give me a follow on X at ChartGalLori, that would be lovely. Let's take a look at the chart, starting with ES. We still have a potential daily bull flag. And this is a little bit easier to see on SPY. I want to show you on the ETFs, the daily inside bar. So on ES, you can see this is a daily inside bar here. The yellow candle denotes an inside bar. So we closed inside of yesterday's range. So on SPY, you can see we had a daily inside bar. And let's zoom in a little bit. I posted this in the chat room. This is one of my favorite signals to trade. So QQQ around 11:55 Mountain Time got over the prior high of day, which is marked by the green line. We were able to get over that high. That's 11:55 Mountain Time. SPY was unable to get over the prior day high. Same time right here, was unable to get over the prior day high. So therefore, SPY delivered a short signal to short it because QQQ was able to get over prior day high, but it's not going to get very far unless, first cousin Powell, SPY joins along, and SPY did not join along, and then we pulled back the rest of the day. So that's one of my favorite signals, is to short the laggard move. In this case, it was SPY. QQQ again can't get very far unless SPY follows along. So going back to the daily charts, we still have potential daily bull flags with a daily inside bar on ES. NASDAQ was able to break the prior day high, but without follow through because SPY didn't follow along. Still a potential daily bull flag. And just a reminder, we have NVIDIA earnings next week, November 20th. Looking at RTY had a very weak day. We're still looking for a daily higher low, and hourly is not oversold yet and looking for that daily higher low. We are not there yet. So IWM, again, your next support there is 23275. Pretty big pullback on the day. The Dow, this is not your classic daily bull flag pattern with this bigger red candle here on elevated bear volume. When you have a bull flag, you want to see that pole extension, which we have here. But on the flag part, the consolidation part, you want to see declining bear volume and lower wicks of bulls buying the dip. That's not quite the case. However, a daily higher low is the more likely scenario. Looking at VIX, we broke key support. We continue to have this meltdown. 10.62 is your next support. Fear is exiting the building. So on a bounce, you're looking for hourly and 4-hour lower highs. I mentioned CPI earlier this morning, and I forgot to say that we came in line, 3.3% year over year, and that's what we came in. Everything was in line. So no big jolts there from CPI or jolt to the market. So we'll see if PPI brings about any type of surprises. Bitcoin consolidation began today. On the next bounce, we're looking for an hourly lower high. Bitcoin has been on an absolute tear. Nothing wrong with this chart structurally on higher time frames. We're still looking for a 4-hour higher low compared to 86220. We're just now touching the 4-hour 12 EMA. However, on the next bounce, a 4-hour lower high is the more likely scenario. Ethereum is pulling back a little more, 31.23.47. We're coming within $3 of this 4-hour support. Again, on bounces, you're looking for shorts on Ethereum. on shorter term time frames, that is. MSTR had somewhat of a blow off top today. We got a new all-time high, then proceeded to drop $60. We have an outside bar on the day with elevated bear volume. A daily higher low is still the more likely scenario on MSTR. Coin, we got an outside bar on coin as well. It was a little bit easier to read in that we were unable to get through Monday's high, and we had some elevated bear volume there. The gap fills at 273.50. Not all gaps have to be filled, but it's there just to kind of mark off on your chart. The next gap would be down at 197.25. With the size of this pullback, bears will be looking to top fish bounces. I will personally be watching coin for reverse back burner top fish setups, meaning 5 or 15-minute overbought conditions during regular trading hours, looking for the short. So I have had my alert set for a while for this 106.517. It triggered today, so we hit the monthly resistance, and we are right there right now. We broke it by 2 pennies, but bulls want to see a little more follow through. Still very healthy move on the dollar, and gold is taking the brunt of that move to the inverse side. So on gold, let me go to the monthly. We are looking for a monthly higher low on gold. That is the more likely scenario. Daily is not quite oversold. We're getting close. So when gold hit, if gold and when it hits daily oversold, bulls will be looking to buy that dip for the monthly higher low. However, on bounces, bears will still be looking to short the pops because we're looking for 4-hour lower highs and daily lower highs. Oil has also been getting the brunt of the dollar strength. This morning when I was live, I called out this trade looking for the weekly potential higher low compared to 66.72. We came within 22 cents of it here on the weekly 200 MA. Right there, and we got a beautiful bounce. We're giving a lot back. We have API estimates after hours today, inventory tomorrow. On the next bounce, bears will be looking for a potential 30-minute lower high. Semis had a very weak day. We are looking for a daily higher low on semis. 4-hour is approaching oversold, and hourly, we're just getting the beat down without the RSI being oversold yet. This is a very controlled sell-off. So possibly if we wake up tomorrow to a 4-hour gap down situation on semis, and we still have 240.28 holding, that could be a long opportunity on semis. AMD broke support today, the daily support, and we are continuing to search for that weekly higher low potential compared to 132.11. NVIDIA again has earnings next week. We were unable to get through yesterday's high, and then we came in pretty sharply. We still have room for a daily higher low compared to 143.57. SMCI continues to melt down. More information saying that they're not going to be able to respond to the 10F or whatever the SEC filing is. Just more bad news, just can't find a bottom. And we are breaking 52-week lows now on SMCI. Netflix, new all-time high today, really carried XLC for the most part to a new all-time high, but XLC gave a lot back with Meta and Google. But Netflix looks strong. We have the Tyson, and I forgot the other guy's name. It was just on the tip of my tongue. We have that big fight on Friday, and Netflix seems to be there seems to be some buying ahead of that event. This may be a sell the news event, but not yet. Hourly EMAs are firmly in place. Tesla continued some consolidation today. We broke the prior day low by 81 cents. Nothing major yet, but hourly has not gotten oversold. So if we wake up to hourly oversold on Tesla, it could be a buying opportunity just like SMH. So I am watching for that. And QUBT, a quantum name that came out swinging today, closed up 92%. It could have continued volatility tomorrow. I would be looking for an hourly lower high compared to the high of today. RKLB We had some halts this morning. They had earnings, obviously some type of beat. I did not follow up on the information. We're breaking the 1760 right now. So bears will be looking to top fish today's high tomorrow on a bounce. XLV, we are at the daily 200 MA looking for a daily higher low. If we could gap down and still hold 145.94, that could be an opportunity for a buy. We're approaching hourly oversold. So XLV, SMH, and Tesla, those are the three names I'm looking for potential gap down buys tomorrow if they were to open up as I so desire. XLC got that new all-time high today with Netflix help. And we'll be looking for back burner opportunities on XLC. All right, that is it for the market recap.